but hey, here's another thing. One thing that a lot of people may not have known about ChatGPT. What Sam? What's his name? Sam what?
Sam Bankman or
Sam Altman, right?
oh yeah.
Yep. So Sam Altman just came out and said that one thing that most people don't understand is that everything you and ChatGPT talks about is pretty much free game, and if the authorities come to them, they can release your profile to them. So if you went and asked a bunch of questions about some boo-boo shit, which people will most likely do, they go and get into some shit like, oh, is this legal? Was this that? How do I fight this quick case? I did this, that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now these guys are able to release it to the authorities. What do you guys have to say about that?
I don't know who goes on there like, hey, ChatGPT, I killed this person. How do I get away with it?
Yeah.
Like,
No, but
How to dispose
You gotta be
of a
retarded,
dead body.
well, nobody's gonna do that exact thing.
if
but
you trust AI enough to do that kind of crap, then you're kind of
well, there'll be subliminals though, like things that you might ask: is it legal for this? What happens if somebody did this? And then they're gonna be like, well, why would you ask these questions if you didn't do this?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think people will do it because people already do this with Google.
All day.
Whenever like some crazy crime happens, whatever, they get access to their phones, they always see that they search some weird shit up.
Yeah.
And then they use it as evidence.
Well, I mean, is it legal to do that? Because this is no different than Google. ChatGPT is exactly like Google.
Yeah, but
You're
it's
using it
almost
as
like a
search engine.
chat little account you have.
I mean, if you're paying
feel
for
me?
a
It's your Google
service,
account.
You're paying for the service. If you're buying the chat, like for example, if I buy the chat and I made my own account, why is it that in my own account my stuff is not private? It's like with Apple. If I Apple talk with somebody or whatever on iMessage, they don't unlock my stuff.
Well, Apple doesn't give a shit, and they're more worried about people's privacy than to actually give in to the law and order type of.
But you know,
crap.
they made a big name for themselves because of that. Because Apple doesn't disclose all your information and they care about your privacy. They actually lost a lot of business because the advertisers, Facebook, all these people were against them because they made it to where they can't track you. Now they're doing the phone spam protection thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like, yeah, we want to go with these guys because, you know, they're doing this. But like now you're talking about ChatGPT and Sam Altman talking about anything I ask or talk to ChatGPT about could be potentially released to the authorities if you don't want it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's good. Apple Intelligence is about to drop, and then all your secret data is going to be good.
I mean, shit.
well, isn't Apple Intelligence like combined with ChatGPT?
No.
I thought that's what it's powered by.
Well, yeah, right now, but that's not what they're working on. They're working on their own, and that's why they haven't released it yet because they want to make sure that their AI intelligence thing is actually encrypted, like on a separate thing, separate server that nobody can get into.
And I bet you'll probably be a lot cheaper too.
Probably,
You know what?
yeah.
They might even just give it to you.
It would be dope as fuck to have your own, which I know some nerds probably already know how to do this, but have your own private server running the latest version of ChatGPT, meaning it's not connected to the net. So, you know what I'm saying? But then
Yeah, you'd have to. It'd be hard to,
limited.
I don't think it works like
Would
that.
it? But would it even be worth it? Like, how much benefit you get? Just like, because essentially, what ChatGPT is about is you put your information in, and it just gathers info for you.
Yeah.
Like, how much benefit is it for you to invest that much money into trying to have your own servers to?
Well, some type of VPN, type of Tor browser, dark web. I don't know. There's a nerd somewhere out there that's got access. And not only that, but an unfiltered ChatGPT. Because you can't ask ChatGPT like, hey, how do I make a bomb or something, right? You know, it'll tell you, oh, I'm sorry, I can't help with that, blah, blah, blah. Which obviously ain't nobody trying to do all that. But you can't ask it certain things because it's politically and
It is, yeah.
it's bias. It's bias.
Yeah. No. If I
And
ask
it's a little bit
political answers-
too like agreeable.
It's very PC.
It's very
It
agreeable.
is.
If I
Yeah.
tell them like, oh, I don't know about that, like, yeah, well, I don't know. It's not really all that.
Yeah, I
but-
was having a debate with ChatGPT today, and I was like, "Stop being political, liberal, and shit." And they're like, "Well, I'm not doing that. I mean, I'm just trying to be honest." And like, okay, let's take it from a different angle now, if you really want to, like, you know, I'm like, what the heck?
If you want opinions, bro, you're better
I
off
was
just
trying to
calling your
ask-
homie and you guys could just.
I was
debate it.
basically trying to ask, what are the most beautiful women on the planet, based on race, color, ethnicity, whatever, all that. Well, it's very subjective. It depends who you ask. It's based on culture norms. So I was like, how do I get around this? I want to really know, like, what would people rank? Well, I was like, how about this? Based on all the Miss Universes and like fashion show model winnings and all that, what women are more than likely to be like from 1 to 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they started giving me like, it's like apparently white European is like the number one that wins all the shows. Then it's a Latin mixed Latins, a lot of Brazilian, Colombian, and Venezuelan. Those are like the top 3.
Yeah.
And then after that, it said it was on the 3rd place. I think it was Asian. And then after that, it was no, actually, I think 3rd place might have been blacks, like African American, and then 4th place I think was Asians, and then 5th place it was Indians, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, nobody like
That's
that.
racist.
No, I've seen.
It was wild. It's like, what the heck?
There's some weird like superstar Indian broads that do not look Indian. They almost look Mexican, and they're like very pretty. I've seen some.
Yeah, but I think these are
Those are
talking
not
about
real Indians.
This is they're judging it based on like maybe overall pool of models of that,
Yeah.
you know, that come in.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's kind of what. And I was just trying to have that conversation to just because I'm like genuinely curious, like based on what people desire. You know, obviously it could be subjective, whatever you ask certain people, but there's probably some, like they even have psychology saying that if you're a better looking person, you can make more money in sales.
Oh yeah.
You
for
feel me?
sure.
Things like that. So
Well,
anyway,
that works with everything pretty much. If you're on TV or an artist or whatever.
Keep lit. There's such thing as pretty privilege, I think is what they call it.
pretty privileged.
Yeah, if you're a good-looking woman or man,
Yeah.
you excel not only in your career, but even in like friendships and relationships and shit like that. They say you get your way more often. I don't know.
Well, imagine this too, bro. Like if I honestly believe, if you are like a server, a
Oh,
woman,
1,000%. Yeah.
why do they put good looking women in the freaking little booths at the freaking clubs to bring you the bottle with the little sparkles and shit?
Yeah.
Because
They know
who
suckers are gonna
goes to
cash.
the club? Suckers.
Suckers.
And those are the easiest to rip off and take
Hey,
their
they
crypto
know
wallet.
suckers are gonna freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Suckers got dough.
Yeah.
yeah.
They
so,
got nothing else to do. They just make money.
Yeah.
They're ugly. They're losers.
like that fat ass fool that got took for the Trump coin.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So-
That's what I'm saying.
Bravo.
I don't know who's seen the podcast episode. I think you said, not the podcast, the South Park episode. You say it was
Yeah, I
a good
seen
one.
it. It was good. It was funny.
It was funny, so I
only saw,
wanted to
like,
play
a
that.
couple
We can take a
clips.
look at it, and then we can kind of we go about it that way really quick. See what you guys thought about it. It's just a short clip.
From his job, he's the school counselor at the school that all the South Park people go to. Eric Cartman, all of them, right? He gets canceled because of the budget cuts, because Trump's slashing the budget for the
For the
education.